Oh, and here's, okay, so let's walk ourselves through it together, okay? So you're always going to have two lines at least, and they're going to be cut by some transversal. So remember, the transversal is just the line that crosses over the other ones. We only ever care about 3 lines at a time. So when we do our first activity, I have all the angles only have 3 lines, or all the diagrams only have 3 lines. So I'm just going to label them A, B, and C so we can talk about them if we need to. So here was, there's basically 6 angle relationships we've talked about so far. Well, there's actually more than 6, but we're focusing on 6 right now. And those 6 are, actually, I'll list them over here. Angles could be vertical. Oh, and let Anthony in. Okay, let me just jot down the time here. 16. 3:24. Okay, so angles could be vertical. We've already talked about vertical angles. We're pretty familiar with them. The next one that was new to us yesterday was corresponding. This is the same seat, different table. Okay, up next, then we had the 4 that were sort of weird. You have same side interior. Same side exterior. And then we had alternate interior, alternate exterior. Okay, so there's your 6. Okay, I'm going to show you an example of each of the 6. So let's start off with vertical. Vertical is your old favorite. We remember this one. They have to be literally right across from each other like that. They have to share the same vertex. So if they don't have a common vertex, they can't be vertical. All right, so verticals have to look just like that. So, I mean, you could put them over here if you wanted. That's fine. But vertical angles, a lot of times kids like to say that these are vertical, and they're not. They don't have the same vertex, do they? No. So those do not count. They have to share the same vertex, okay? So that's what those are. Corresponding, we said yesterday, same seat, different table, right? So if you remember, you have these 8 new angles that appear. Okay, and so in these pairs, you're going to have a whole bunch that are in the same location or the same spot, just a different location. So for example, angles 1 and 5. They are both in the top left of their little groups. Those are corresponding. Here's another pair. You could have done something like 4 and 8. They're both in the bottom right of their little groups. Same seat, different tables. Okay, so that's corresponding. Same side. Okay, for these next 4, this right here, where I'm looking same side and alternate, that first word refers to where are the angles in relationship to the transversal. So the transversal is the bus route that you're going to take that connects your angles. Okay, in this diagram, it's really easy to see who that is because there's only one line that connects, that crosses over the others. So my transversal has to be C. Okay, but if we had a more complicated diagram, right, because you could have lots of transversals. Look at all these now. How do you know who's who? Well, if I'm trying to get, let's say, from angle 3 to angle 5, I'm asking myself, well, what bus would take me there? Which route would I take? I would take C. That's the only one that connects those 2 angles. So even if I have a diagram that's super confusing with tons of lines, it doesn't matter. There's only ever one transversal. Okay, so actually, let's talk about angles 3 and 5. If I know that C is my transversal, I notice that 3 and 5 are both on the left-hand side of line C, aren't they? Right? Line C, angles 3 and 5 are both on the same side of line C. So I know I'm going to be looking at one of the same side options. Now I have to choose between interior or exterior. And that's where the other two lines come in. So the other two lines that form the angle, which in this case are just lines A and B, if I look at those two and I ask myself, okay, are my two angles on the interior of those two lines, then I choose interior. If they're both outside those two lines, then I would choose exterior. If one's in and one's out, that's a unique situation that we haven't really talked about yet. But chances are they were probably vertical or corresponding and you missed it. Okay. Let's do another pair. So that was same side interior. If I want to do same side exterior, it's going to look awfully similar. They're just going to be outside the two lines. So it would be something like 1 and 7 here. They're both on the same side of line C, but they're on the outside of the other two lines, exterior. So they're same side exterior. And now for alternate interior, alternate just means one's on one side, one's on the other. So I'm still looking at my transversal line C. And if I want alternate interior, I'm going to simply do something like that. So I have one on the left, one on the right. And then if I want interior, I just know I need to pick angles that are inside here like that, which 3 and 6 are. They're not the only pair. There's other ones, but that's just one example. And then my last one was alternate exterior. So again, I need to alternate sides of the transversal that I'm on, but now I want to be outside the other two lines. So I might pick something like angle 2 and angle 7. Oh, there we go. 2 and 7. Those are on alternate sides of line C, and they are outside the other two lines. Okay, how are we feeling? Goodish, baddish? What I think I'm going to do right now, real quick, while we have this up, I'm going to call on people at random to give me an example of each of the 6. Okay, sounds like a plan. So please be ready to call out or type in the chat or whatever. All right, so give me an example of a pair of vertical angles. Jeremy.
1 and 4.
1 and 4, exactly. Very nice. 1 and 4 work. Is Will back in the room yet?
Yeah.
Will, corresponding. That's the same seat, different table. Can you give me an example of an angle pair? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
6-1 or 6-2, I don't know.
I think you said 6 and 2, and that's right. If you take a look at those two, if that's what you said, I'm sorry if it's not. 6 and 2 are corresponding angles. They're in the same spot, just in different sets of angles. That's all we're looking for. So 2 and 6 would be a great answer. You could have also done something like 3 and 7, right? They're in the same spot, just in a different group of angles. So that's what corresponding, that's what we're looking for. Okay, same side interior. Jay, give me a pair of same side interiors.
That means that they have to be like in the same. No. What does that mean again? Sorry.
I don't know why I can't hear you guys like at all today.
I mean, all the way back to the room, so.
Is there a way to, Mr. Orlick, is there a way to turn up the microphone?
Yeah, I just turned it up. It was low. I don't know why.
Oh, all right. Jay, say what you said again. I'm sorry.
Would a same side interior be like 4 and 6? Or
Yes, 4 and 6. Perfect. 4 and 6, they are on the same side of the transversal, and they are both on the inside of the other two lines. 4 and 6. You could have also done, if you wanted, 3 and 5 would be another pair of same side interiors. Either one. Okay, good. Same side exterior now. I'm looking for, oh, this is funny, Evan. I'm picking all the kids in the room. Evan, what do you say for same side exterior?
8 and 2.
8 and 2 would be a good pair. Yes. They're both on the same side of that transversal, and they're on the exterior of the other two lines. Good. All right. Alternate interior we're up to. Alternate interior goes to Lorenzo is not here today. Okay. Lily, this is so strange. Lily, go ahead. Alternate interior. What am I on? Yeah, alternate interior. 6 and 3. Yes, very nice. On alternate sides of the transversal, and they're both on the interior of the other two lines. Okay. Last one, alternate exterior we need. Give me an example of that. Zoe is not here. Tom, give me alternate exteriors. 2 and 7. Yes, good. On the alternate sides of the transversal, and they are on the exterior. Oh my gosh, you guys are really good at this. I'm so happy. All right, so now that we've sort of refreshed our memory here, I was going to do this little cut and paste activity with you all. I couldn't find a way to do it digitally, so I'm like, well, how about we just do it together as a class, and I'll do the cutting and pasting. I don't know. Oh, why am I'm tying up the popsicle sticks as if we're not about to use them. All right, so give me a second. I just got to move over to the camera. And we'll try this. Oh, I got to click stop share over here. All right. Okay, so what I have here is we're just going to make a, I know, I know there's 6, but the 6th one kind of got cut off here. That's okay, maybe I'll just tape it on. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'll just cut this off. I got this really neat tape dispenser. Looks like an elephant. Want to see? Look how cute that is. Ah! Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to title each of these columns with one of our 6. And then I have all of these little pieces here. And I'm going to call on everybody at random, and I will obviously zoom in. And you're going to tell me what it is, and then we'll paste it in the right spot. So when we're done, we're going to have a nice little answer key of all the different types of angles and pictures of each one. So let me just title these. So we have vertical, corresponding, Same side interior. Same side exterior. Alternate interior. Oh, Will, before I forget, Mr. Dion told me to ask you to return his geometry book. So just passing that on. All right. So we have our 6 categories. I'm going to call on you guys at random, and I'm just going to pick one of these, and then you're going to tell me where to put it, and I will, if you're right, I mean, I'll tell you if you're right or not, and then I will glue it down, and then I'll share out, I'll put the picture of the image. I don't know, maybe I'll email it, or tell me I don't have a glue stick. I've got, like, actual glue. Hang on. Sorry, I thought, oh, yeah, I got a glue stick. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's see who gets to go first. Okay, first up is, Evan, you get to go. So I'm going to pick one for you at random, and you just tell me what it is, and we'll glue it down. All right, here's yours. Let me zoom way in. What would you call these two? Those. So remember, you have your 6 choices. Which of the 6 are these? Evan, you heard I called on you?
No, sorry.
Which of the 6 are these 2 angles?
What?
You have 6 choices: vertical, corresponding, same side interior, same side exterior, alternate exterior. What are these 2? Same side interior, you said?
Yes.
Yes, I agree with you. All right, so I'm going to glue that one in that section. Okay, next up is Zoe is not here, so she won't be next, but Tom is. Okay, Tom, tell me what these 2 are.
Vertical.
Yes, vertical is correct. All right, let's put that in the vertical section. Okay, next is Will. What are these 2? Let's see.
I have no idea.
Well, are they on the same side or alternate sides of the transversal?
Alternate.
Yes. And then are they on the inside of the other 2 lines or on the outside?
Oh, so inside.
Yeah. So you're going to say alternate interiors. Yeah. So alternate interior. Let me stick those where they go. Perfect. Okay. Up next is Marissa. You get this one. What are these?
They are adjacent.
Careful. So adjacent is literally right next door to each other. These guys are across. What's that called?
Perpendicular.
They might
I
be
don't know.
perpendicular. Well, you only have 6 choices: vertical, corresponding, same side interior, same side exterior, alternate interior, alternate exterior. So out of those 6, what would you pick?
Wouldn't it be vertical?
Yes, they are vertical. When they share that common vertex and they're looking right at each other like this, I always look for them making this cute little bow tie. If they make that cute little bow tie, they're vertical. All right, let's put that in. Vertical. And I think this will be nice when we finish, that you'll have this whole key something convenient to sort of look at. All right, up next is Michael. Michael, what in the world are, we just did that one. I'm going to pick a different one for you. What are these?
Same side interior.
Yes, same side interiors. Good. All right, I got to move away from where I was. Okay, next is Ryan. Ryan, what are these? Sorry.
Corresponding.
Yes, corresponding. So just because this is one that I know kids mess up on a lot. Look at those, everybody. Corresponding. Same seat, different table, right? They're in the exact same location, just in different spots. If you picked up the sets of angles and put them on top of each other, corresponding ones are going to match up. Okay? So, yes, that's corresponding. Good. All right, next person to go is Jeremy. Jeremy, what are these?
Vertical.
Yes, vertical, that cute little bow tie. I made my husband a bow tie once. It was adorable. It was for the we went to a Kentucky Derby party. And I found Kentucky Derby fabric and I made a bow tie. It's so nice. All right. Who's next? Lily, you get to go next. What are these?
I'm assuming I was called on, so alternate exterior.
I actually didn't call you, but I appreciate your answer. And you're half right, Evan. But Lily does have it in the chat, alternate exterior.
That exterior.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry. I thought you said interior. I apologize. Yes, alternate exterior is correct for everybody that said it. Good. Alternate exterior. Oh, that's our first alternate exterior on here. Okay. Next. This one. There's only like 20 of these, so we won't do this forever. What are these? Anthony. So you have 6 choices, if that helps. They're vertical, corresponding, same side interior, same side exterior, alternate interior, alternate exterior.
Same side interior.
You're half right. I like the interior part because they're in between the 2 lines that are here. But if you look at this line, the transversal, see how one's here and one's here? They're on alternate sides. Yeah, so we're actually going to go with alternate interior on this one. Okay, alternate interior. Let me stick those where it goes. Alternate interior. Okay, up next we have... How does this go? This way. All right, so here is the tile. And who gets this one? This goes to Jay. What do you say for these 2?
What are the options again?
You can choose from vertical, corresponding, same side interior, same side exterior, alternate interior, alternate exterior.
I'm not too sure, but is it one of the alternate ones?
Yes, because they're one's to the left, one's to the right. So alternate is right. And then would they be interior or exterior?
Exterior?
Now, you want interior because you're looking at these 2 lines here, and they're both on the inside of those 2 lines.
Okay, so then what would the exterior be?
So alternate exterior would look like these 2. right here. So see how these are, here's my two lines. This region is the interior. So since my angles are not in there, they're out over here, that would be exterior. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we said yours were what? Alternate interiors. So let me put those in the right spot. Okay. And then let's see. Lorenzo is still not here, right? Or are you here? Lorenzo, are you here? No. Okay. So everybody has gone once. Is that correct? At least for this round? I think so. All right. You're all back in. Okay. So let me put the card out. All right. So here's this one. What are these two? Ryan.
Same side, interior.
Yes, same side interiors is correct. Let's put that where it goes. Same side interiors. Okay, up next we have these. Let me move the camera a little bit so you don't see other ones at the same time. Okay, what are those two? Lorenzo's not here. I should just take a stick out. Will, what are these two to each other? They're making that cute little bow tie. Do you remember what we said that was? These are going to be the very first one, vertical. When they are right across from each other like this and they share that vertex, they're vertical, okay? See that cute little bow tie? That's what we're looking for vertical angles. So we'll stick that in the vertical section. All right, up next we have this one. What would you say these two angles are to each other? I never got Zoe. So instead of Zoe, oh, Evan, you get to go now.
Same. Oh wait, corresponding.
Yes, corresponding. Same seat, different table, right? Corresponding. Perfect. Okay, what is... Oops, sorry. Take a look at this one. Jay, what do you say these two are?
The alternate exterior ones.
Yes, alternate exterior. Very nice. Okay. Let me put those where they go. Alternate exterior. Okay, give me 1 second here. We just need... Sorry, there's one that was missing, so I had to put it in. Okay, they're in. All right, let me shake up what's left. We don't have too many left now, so let's see how we do with these last. Well, maybe there's like 10. All right. Oh, here's one of the ones I just had to make. Okay, what are these? Let me sort of move it so it's not. There we go. What are those two here? Let's see who gets this one. Lily, you get this one. Same side exterior is correct. They're both on the same side of that transversal, and they're both on the outside of those other two lines. Good. Same side exterior. Okay, next one. These two. What would you say those are? Tom, this one's yours. Tom, did you hear me call on you? Tom, I see you there.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
That's all right. What are these?
Vertical.
No, vertical have to share the same vertex. They make that cute little bow tie. Are these on the same side or alternate sides of the transversal? Tom, where'd you go? Oh, there we go. Exterior, yes. They are exterior, and now you just need the first word. So are they same side or alternate? Yeah, so put it together, we get alternate exterior. Good. All right, let me stick that where it goes. Alternate exterior. Woo. Okay, next goes to, here it is. And who gets to do this one? It goes to Anthony. What are these two to each other?
Question?
I want to know the name of this angle pair. You have 6 choices. They could be vertical, corresponding, same side interior, same side exterior, alternate interior, or alternate exterior.
Would it be same side exterior?
Yes, they are same side exteriors. They're on the same side of the transversal, and they're both outside the other 2 lines. Yes, same side exteriors. Put it there. All right, next. This one. How does this go? This way. Okay, what are these two to each other? Jeremy, this one's yours.
I'm not hungry. Inside. No, interior.
So there's a reason why you're kind of stuck between interior and exterior, because one's in and one's out, right? Do you see that? So when that happens, when you have one angle on the inside and one angle on the outside, that means it was probably vertical or corresponding and you missed it. So do you think that these two could be vertical or corresponding?
Corresponding?
Yes. Same seat, different table, right? If you pick those 4 up and put them on top of the other 4, those 2 angles that are marked will match up. Corresponding. Yes, good. All right, let me put those there. Okay. Next we have, ooh, I like this one. Michael, this one's yours. What are these to each other?
Alternate interior.
You got it. Alternate interior. Okay. What are these? Marissa, you get this one.
I know they're exteriors, right?
You're right. Yep. That's right.
And then I don't know if it's the opposite side exteriors, but I don't know what the other name is for it.
Alternate. Yep. Yeah, you have same sign and alternate. So you're right. Alternate exteriors. Oh, come on. Alternate exteriors. Let's put that over here with those. Okay. Guess what? Everybody has been called again. So for my last, how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 left. So let's see who gets to do these 6. I mean, there's only like, what do I have? 12 of you in the class and 2 people aren't here. So there's a good chance you're going to get called again. You ready? You ready? I knew you would be. Okay, try this one. I hope you're trying all of them as we go too, not just when I call on you, because I really want to make sure that you know what you're doing here. Okay, Will, you get to go first. What are these 2? Will, did you hear that I called on you?
But, oh,
I'll help you out a little bit. They're not going to be vertical or corresponding here. So we have to figure out if these are on the same side or alternate sides of the transversal. So what would you say there? Same side or alternate?
alternate.
That's right. And then you just got to pick between interior or exterior.
Interior.
Yes, alternate interiors. Perfect. Because they are on alternate sides of the transversal, the line that crosses over, and then they're both on the inside of the other 2 lines. Alternate interior. Yes. Okay, let me put that in its spot. Oh, I hope I don't run out of space on here. We'll see. Okay, the next one is this. And that one goes to Anthony. What are these 2 to each other?
Corresponding.
Yes, corresponding. Same seat, different table, right? They're the exact same angle, just in a different spot. Corresponding. Good. Whoa. Okay, whoopsie doopsie. All right, next one is this. What are these to each other? Lily. Alternate exterior is correct. Yes. You guys are getting really good at these. I'm so happy. Okay. We're in the home stretch here. 3 left. Oh, no. Oh, geez. I clicked a button. Hold on. Oh, boy. I can't even... The heck happened here? How do I get back to... Oh, there we go. Okay, got it. Crisis averted. All right, what are these 2? Tom! This one's yours. What are those 2? Same side interior is correct. And we have this one here. What would you say these 2 are to each other? Jay.
Tell me the options again.
Sure. Vertical, corresponding, same side interior, same side exterior, alternate interior, or alternate exterior.
Is that corresponding?
They are corresponding. Same seat, different table. Exact same angle, just in a different spot. You got it. Corresponding. Okay, last one for this. Here they are. What is the name of that angle relationship pair? Michael.
Same side interior.
Yes, same side interior. Oh my gosh, you guys did so well. I'm so happy. Now, unfortunately, we have to step it up a level. And because not every diagram is this simple with just these three angles, right? So I am going to, let me see, could I get this all on the screen? I can. So if you want to right now, if you want to just take a screenshot of this image, I'm going to take a bigger image and I'll upload it to our, I'll probably email it out, and I'll also do I'll stick it in our reference folder sheet. But if you want to have it right now, just for your own use, this is going to be a great little snapshot here. Sorry, I'm just trying to line it up and the camera's in the way. All right, good. So I will post this for you in a few minutes. What I want to do now is I want to step it up a notch and try diagrams that are a bit more difficult because they're not all as easy as these. So let's see here. I've got all right, yes. So I printed out some diagrams and I thought maybe I could just sort of use markers to indicate two angle pairs and you tell me the relationship between these two. You know what I also think might be helpful? Let me just write the list of the 6 so you can have the names right in front of you. Because I know sometimes you know what it is, but you don't know what it's called. So just give me a second. I'll write them all out. Okay, I've got the 6. Maybe I'll just stick them right here. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, so there are your 6 that you can choose from. I'm going to use I've made these little hole punches. And so again, I'm just going to call on you at random. I'm going to give you the angle pair, and you tell me what they are out of these 6 choices. Okay, you ready? So, and I'm actually going to let you have a little bit of input. Evan, pick a number from 1 to 12.
Like I have to pick a specific one or just random?
Random, 1 through 12, whichever one you want.
6.
Okay, you pick 6. So I'm going to pick another angle. How about, I'll pick 8. What are these 2 angles to each other, 6 and 8? Out of those 6 choices.
Alternate interior.
I can see why you would say that, right? They are on alternate sides, and you might be thinking that they're in the interior of these 2 lines, but those actually don't matter. These are right across from each other. They make that cute little bow tie. Do you remember what angles do that? That share the same vertex and they're right across?
Oh.
Yeah, vertical. Those are going to be vertical angles. Okay, good. Ryan, Pick a number from 1 to 12.
1.
Okay, 1. What are angles 1 and 5 to each other?
Corresponding.
Yes, corresponding. Okay, good. Marissa, pick a number 1 to 12.
Um, 6.
Okay, 6. What are angles 6 and let's do 6 and 4. What are they to each other?
Alternate interiors.
You're so close. You're right about alternate. Now, here's things get tricky here because there's multiple lines, right? Here's what I just want to remind you of. If you got rid of this line completely, it doesn't change anything, right? Angles 4 and 6 are still there. So now, if you imagine this whole diagram just without that part, see how they're alternate, but wouldn't you say exterior here? Because they are, if I'm looking at these two lines, here's the interior. So these would be alternate exterior. Do you see that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right, Jeremy, pick a number 1 to 12.
5.
You said 5?
Yes.
Okay, what are 5 and 10 to each other?
Congruent. No correspondent.
Careful. 5 and 9 would be corresponding because they'd both. So what are 5 and 10?
Not same side. Not vertical. No. Alternate.
Are they same side or alternate?
Oh, alternate.
Who's the transversal? Go back to that. Which line is the one that connects them?
Line M.
Right. So are they on the same side of line M?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be our first word, same side. And then the other two lines that matter are lines T and U, right? I don't care about line S at all. You could get rid of line S. Nobody cares because that doesn't affect angles 5 and 10. So for lines T and U, are they on the interior of T and U or exterior?
Interior. Exterior.
Yeah, interior would be right in here, right? Makes like a road in between them. So 5 and 10 are going to be on the exterior of those two lines. Yeah, I know this gets confusing because you're looking at this. I'm just addressing everybody. So everybody look at this one. I know you're like, well, 5 is like in the middle of the diagram. So of course 5 is on the interior, but that's not what interior exterior means. It means interior of the other two lines that you care about, not of the whole diagram. So when you get rid of this line altogether, now 5 is actually on the outside, isn't it? Right? And because it's the two lines that make up the angle. So it's this. This would be the interior, only this region. That's the interior for this two, right? Because I have my two lines here, interior. Anything not in between those two lines is exterior. So yeah, that same side, exterior. These are tricky. Okay, let's try. Who gets to go next? Marissa. Oh, wait, didn't I just pick you? You just went, right? I think you did. I won't make you go again. But I think I've actually called on everybody again. So everybody's going to go back in the mix. Oh, you know what, though? No, you haven't all gone for this. Oh, because that's what I did. All right. So who did I have pick a number? I know Marissa did. Evan, you did.
I haven't.
Jeremy did. Yeah, I think most of you have not yet. Okay. All right, I'm going to start here. All right, there we go. Michael, pick a number from 1 to 12.
10.
10. Okay, what are 10? Let's make this real interesting. What are 10 and 4 to each other?
Alternate exterior.
Yes! Oh my gosh. Alternate exteriors. Hopefully everybody sees that, right? They're on line M is my transversal. They're on alternate sides. And then the two lines I care about this time are S and U. I don't care about T at all. You could erase this line in the middle. Just completely ignore it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect angles 4 and 10. So if I look at S and U, they are both on the exterior of those two. All right, let's see. Lily, pick a number 1 to 12. 3. All right. What are... Do you want a trick question? I'm going to give you a trick question. I'm going to 10 and 3. Let's leave it as 10. I want everybody to try this one. Everybody look at the screen. 10 and 3. Can you figure out what these two are to each other? And remember, I said it's a trick question. Does anybody have an answer for 10 and 3? There's a reason why you don't have an answer, because there isn't one. So this is one of those weird scenarios where there just isn't a relationship between them. They're not any of these 6 things. They're none of them. So it is possible to actually have no relationship in the same diagram. Can happen. And here's one of them, right? Everything else, if I go through everything, they're not any of those. All right, Lily, let me give you a real one then. That's not a total trick. How about 10 and 2? These do have a relationship. What would you say those are to each other? Yes, corresponding. Yes, same seat, different table. Good. Okay, next I have Jay. Pick a number. 1 to 12.
6.
6. Okay. Tell me what 6 and 12 are to each other.
Alternate interior?
Yes, alternate interiors. Very good. One's above the transversal, one's below. So we got alternate, and then they are both on the inside of these two lines. Alternate interior. Perfect. Okay, Tom, pick a number 1 to 12. Did you? No, you didn't. Okay, Tom, pick a number 1 to 12.
11.
11. Okay, what are 11 and 8?
Who?
No, Tom.
Oh.
Thank you for offering, though. Everybody should be getting an answer in their own head, but I am curious what Tom says about 11 and 8. Tom, you there? Oh, there. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's work our way through this. So they're not vertical because they'd have to share the same vertex, and they don't. Corresponding would have to be the same exact angle, just in a different spot. So that's not going to be 7 and 8 here. I'm sorry, 11 and 8 here. You could have, if you did 7 and 11, those are corresponding. See how they're both in the exact same spot, just of their little groups? Okay, so they're not corresponding. So now we're in this same side or alternate interior-exterior business. So look at who the transversal is, the one line that connects these two angles, and ask yourself if they're on the same side of that line or alternate sides of that line. So what would you say for that? Are they same side or alternate? So line M would be the one that connects them, right? If I'm trying to get from angle 8 to angle 11, I'm going to go along this line. So I would say that they're on the same side because they're both below that line. right? So if I'm looking at just line M, the two angles that I'm focusing on, 8 and 11, are both below that line. So they're going to be same side. So that's going to be my first word. Now you need to decide if they're going to be interior or exterior. So the way to do that, you take a look at the other two lines that make up the angle. So in this case, T and U. This would be the interior. Any angles that are on the interior would be here. So if they're not on the interior, they're on the exterior, right? So what would you say here? Are they interior or are they exterior? Yes, exterior. So these would be same side exteriors. So hopefully everybody picked that same side exterior. Okay, Ryan, pick a number 1 to 12.
12.
12. Okay, let's stick with 8 then. What are 12 and 8 to each other?
Corresponding.
Yes, corresponding. Same seat, different table. Very nice. Will, pick a number 1 to 12. Will, did you hear me?
No, I mean,
Oh, pick a number from 1 to 12.
I didn't even hear you. 5.
5. Okay. Can you tell me what 2 and 5 are to each other?
They're not alternate.
Correct. They are not. So you're going to go with same side then, right? If they're not alternate, they're same side. So would they be same side interior or exterior?
Same side interior.
Yes, same side interior. Perfect. Okay, and Anthony, I think you're my last one to pick a number. Anthony, pick a number from 1 to 12.
9.
9, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do 9 and 3. What are those to each other?
Is it opposite interior angle?
Yes, but the word is alternate instead of opposite, but that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Alternate interior. Perfect. Yay. Okay. I am so impressed with you guys. I think you're really starting to get the hang of it. So what I'm going to do is let's see, we've got a little over 10 minutes. So I think actually this is a good time to sort of stop and try that Fast 5. So just give me a second. Let me shut this